I've been like, why are you all over me this rising? And it's because I just sprayed my hair with a fresh new batch of oil that has peppermint oil in it. You don't really love me. Hello, fellow souls. Today I want to discuss a more concrete, tangible explanation of what it means to act in soul consciousness. I can't. I can't with this guy. I can't. So a while ago, I went to a program, and picture this, if you will. There's a group of us. We don't know each other from anywhere. The only thing that we have in common is that we are each on a spiritual journey, each learning new spiritual knowledge. Well, not even new. Knowledge that we once knew, but forgot. And so we enter this program, and during it, we have a beautiful transcendental experience where we each meet God, where we each are introduced to what it looks like to reconnect, to have that personal connection with the Supreme Soul. And our teacher asked us the following question, or he made the following point, that even among strangers, we are all held by a common bond to fill ourselves with love, to experience true unconditional love. We all each want that. And, I'll put the arguments for agnostic and atheist people aside, but it really made me think about how through our day-to-day life, we can walk by people, we can interact with people at work, at school, at home, with friends, with neighbors, with family, and we focus on what keeps us so separate, on what makes us so different, when we are each connected by this unspoken thread. If we could each experience true and unconditional love from the Supreme Soul, if we each have that seed of desire within our soul, then we must all be connected. And so when I think about being soul conscious, I think about living in a way that highlights this fact, that allows me to stay rooted in this foundation of our being. One way I try to do that is in my day-to-day life. When I wake up, when I go outside, I envision each soul's point of light. So during Raja Yoga, we are taught that to meditate, it is helpful to focus on a point of light. The soul is a point of light. We each have a point of light within us. And that point of light is located right in the middle of the forehead, at the third eye. And so when I go about my day, in my day-to-day life, when I encounter someone, when I meet someone, I try and focus on that point of light on their third eye. And in doing so, I am reminded that this individual is also a soul, and that regardless of whatever assumptions my ego wants to act upon, this person is also on a similar soul mission, with a similar goal, and maybe a different way of going about it. This is an amazing way to help track my progress as well of soul consciousness, giving me a sort of measure stick about how I can improve my practice or what I can change about my practice. So if I'm struggling to visualize that point of light within each soul, then I know that it's a sign for me to come back to soul truth during meditation and really establish within myself the ability of visualizing my own point of light, of focusing on that point of light, and of repeating mantras or affirming the truth of what it means to be a soul. In this way, we can live in constant harmony, in the constant knowing that we are light, here to be messengers of service, to be able to share in positive feelings with one another. And when we live in such a way that is so much less burdensome, that is so much more light, allowing, accepting, ultimately loving, then we free ourselves to experience the goodness that this world can provide, that the Supreme Soul does provide. I hope this was helpful to you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel for more of this alternative programming. I wish you an abundance of blessings today and always. Om Shanti.